Dumelang. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the new phone that I got. So just to give you a little bit of a background, if you are new and this is your first video, so I lost my iPhone a few weeks ago, and ever since I started using smartphones, I've only been using iPhones. So I have now moved over to Android, and so today's video is about which Android phone I chose. From the description of the video, you know I chose a Pixel, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about why I chose the Pixel and how that's been going along. So let's get to it. So here it is. This is my baby, the Google Pixel 3. So this is how I got to choose this phone. So remember I was talking about, now I want to put some thought into what exactly do I really want from a phone, what features do I really want from a phone. So I just googled phone with the best camera, and this baby came up, and on all reviews, all of them were saying right now the Pixel 3 has the best camera on a phone. I looked at other features, comparing phone, but to be honest, the moment I saw the kind of pictures this baby can take, I was sold. I really was. And for me, I know that we use our phones for a lot of things, but taking pictures and videos for me is like, that's way more important, and I do that way more than anything else besides chatting. So that was really important to me, and so I got this phone. So the design for the Pixel, I'll be honest, it's not my favorite. I like pretty looking phones, and honestly I don't feel like this design is very pretty. But so they had three colors. They had black, white, and not pink. So I chose the not pink one because I felt like it was the prettiest one. I am a sucker for pretty looking things. Like, sometimes the main reason I decide to go for one thing instead of the other is because the other one looked pretty. Even if the other one is more functional, I'll just go for the pretty looking one. That's how bad I am. But I like this not pink color. It's a very light baby pink, and I love this little accent color thing they have on their power button. I love it. I think it's such a cool addition. But anyway, so this is the phone that I chose, and I'm gonna just tell you a little bit about how it's been with moving from iOS to Android. Honestly, I feel like it's like driving a car that's different to your own car. Obviously some things are different, but the core of it is the same. Honestly, I feel like there are some things that are different, but you just have to get used to it. After a little while, in terms of functionality, I feel like after a little while, you just get used to the new system. For example, the first few days of this phone, I would keep coming here for the fingerprint thing, because that's where the iPhone fingerprint thing is. But this one, the fingerprint thing is here. But after a few weeks, I don't do that anymore. My finger comes here directly. So I feel like a lot of it has been that you just have to get used to it. So in terms of moving and actually getting used to moving from iOS to this baby, I feel like there's not much to be said. You just get used to it. If you're having anxiety about moving from iOS to Android or moving from Android to iOS because of the actual systems and how they're gonna work, please don't. you get used to it. Really, you get used to it. So what I am going to tell you about is some of my favorite features on this phone and some of the stuff that I haven't been liking. So let's start with the great stuff. Obviously there's the camera. I'm just going to put some pictures so you see the kind of pictures I've been able to take with this phone. I mean, I just love it. Even it has this feature called night light, I think it's called. Let me see what it's called. Yeah, night side. And even in the dark you can take the most beautiful pictures. I love it. So, but don't take my word for it. Just look at some of these pics. So if you have a phone that takes all these amazing pictures, you're going to need a place to store them, right? This is the other pro that comes with this phone. It comes with unlimited storage for your videos and phones on Google Photos, which is amazing because you don't have to worry about paying for extra storage or having to go somewhere else. Just that whole issue of, oh no, I've run out of storage. It's not an issue because you can delete your pictures on your phone and know that they're safe, and you have quick access to them on the internet or on the drive right on your phone. And that's just amazing for me to not have to worry about storage, about how many pictures and videos I'm taking, which was a huge issue for me with iPhone. But granted, I was using a very late model of the iPhone, so let me not even go into that. But anyway, I love the fact that you get unlimited storage on Google Photos with this thing. The other thing that I love is the fact that the battery lasts me all day. Literally, guys, I don't have to walk around with a power bank or a charger anymore. I know that it will last me the whole day. And not because I have it in my bag and I'm not using it. Like, I'm using it and the battery still lasts me the whole day, which again was never the case with the iPhone. With the iPhone, especially if I used Google Maps, it was dead. It was dead after Google Maps. But with this baby, I can go all day using any app I like. And there is a drawback. I'm going to tell you the drawback of that when I talk about the cons. But for now, let's just say the battery life is amazing, and also it charges very fast. Yeah, it charges very, very quickly, and yeah, I love that. I love the fact that I don't have to wait for it for 8 hours to charge. I like that. The other thing I like about this phone, one of the features it comes with, which I really, really enjoy, it has this feature called digital well-being, and you can tell how much time you've been spending on what apps. Really, you can be like, it tells you, okay, you have spent so much time on WhatsApp, you have spent so much time on whatever, you have spent so much time on whatever. I feel like that's fantastic because it keeps you aware of what you're doing with your time. I mean, if you get to the end of the day and it says to you, you've spent 2 hours on Instagram today, and I don't know about you, but I'll be like, 2 hours is too long to be spending looking at other people's lives. Like, so I just feel like it's really useful in terms of managing my time and knowing what I'm doing with my life, really, because my time is my life. So I love this feature. There's definitely a couple of things that I don't like about this phone, and one of the main ones is how the notification works. I feel like I am bombarded with notifications, even when I have went into the settings and I've said I do not want to be notified. Literally every app I have, at some point I have to keep telling it I do not want to be notified, and it keeps ignoring me. and I hate that. I really do hate. I don't know if you can see now, even now, since I've sat here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, there's an email and a bunch of other apps, and I have told it, all these apps that are here, I have told it many times I do not want to see it, but it keeps doing it. I find that very, very annoying. The other thing that I don't like, which relates to, remember when I said the battery life lasts really long, I think the downside to that is the fact that if I have an app open and I go out of it, sometimes when I tap back on that app, it's closed, so it's a new page. And if I hadn't finished what I was doing on that page or where I was on that app, it's really, really annoying. I know with the iPhone, if you have an app open, it would really stay open until you closed it, most of the time anyway. This one closes the app for me a lot, and I don't like that. I noticed that I can get around that issue by swiping up and going back to the app via opened apps, but I find that annoying. I feel like I should just be able to tap on it on the main screen and it lands me where I was. Honestly, I feel like that should be the case. The other thing that I don't like, I use voice recording a lot. Notes and voice recorder, like taking notes on my phone and voice recorder on my phone. I use that a lot, and this phone doesn't come with that. You have to like download something. Like I had to download Word, and I had to download a voice recording app, which the thing, for example, with the voice recording app, it comes with ads, and I hate that, and the interface is ugly, and I'm like, now I have to go looking through which voice recorder looks best or has less ads, and that's just really annoying. And the notes thing, I don't understand why they wouldn't just have something you can take notes with on the phone. I find that really, really annoying. So yeah, those are basically the cons that I found with this phone. They're really not huge things, they're just really annoying. But for the most part, guys, I'm really, really loving this phone. I'm enjoying it and I'm satisfied with it. I feel like I am okay with the money that I paid for it, because I enjoy it. And for me, a phone is one of those things that I must be satisfied with. Like I can compromise with a lot of things, like I don't have to have it exactly how I would want, but a phone I must, because I always have it in my hand. I always have it with me. I interact so much with it. I feel like I must have the one that makes me happy, the one that satisfies me. This baby satisfies me. Yeah, so I'm glad I got it, and I'm really loving the Android experience. I don't know, I feel like, why haven't you done this before? Like, why did it take you so long? I don't know, but I'm really loving it. I think what I'll do in one of my next videos, I'll just show you pictures of what I've been taking with this phone. I'll show you videos and pictures I've been taking around London and anywhere else I've been going, and just so you can see properly how amazing this phone is in terms of picture and video quality. Ooh, message. But anyway, I think that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching until this point, if you have watched until this point. Comment below if you have a Pixel and you know of features that I haven't spoken of and you think I might have missed it or I haven't noticed it yet. Let me know. If you've been using Android and you feel like there's something I should know, or something you would want to tell a newbie, an Android newbie, also please comment below and let me know. But that's it for this week. I will see you next time. with the next video. But until then,